Hi everyone, my name is Zihao, and today I'm gonna talk about the history of Discord. Almost all my friends play games, video games, mobile games. That's a lot of different games, but we all play it. And sometimes it's hard to find a friend who play the same games with you. Uh, and even there's someone who will play the same games with you. One day they will get tired of it. So they change to something else and play another kind of game, which you never played before or you didn't like it. So it's important to find friends who play games with you. Mm. Discord is a platform for gamers to communicate and to find friends. Uh, because if you just randomly to find someone, maybe they are not good at this game, so it will be a tough time for you, and it will just make your whole day worse. Uh, so it's really important to find a teammate or friends who is perfect for you or who can develop in the game, and that's when Discord comes. Uh, First, I'm gonna talk about the history of Discord. Uh, Discord, as according to Lao Lina from TechCrunch 2017, the concept of Discord came from Jackson, his social gaming platform, OpenFilms. Notice our IP softwares only required player to type in the IP address to connect, and that makes make the games easier. So we just need to type in the IP address, then we can talk to the friends, and it's safe. We don't need to give out our information about yourself. And according to Lucas Messi from TechCrunch 2018, in December 2018, the company announced it raised 150 millions in funds at 2 million billions valuation. That's a lot of money. So we can see they give a lot of hope on this software. So if from the beginning you already is have a success already. And according to Alex, this course has been used by 3 million people by January 2016, and it was grossing of 1 million per month. It reached 11 millions in the July of that year. So it was like increasing 1/3 of people in 1 month. So we can also see like people love this software and it's really useful for them. Uh, the reason Discord was so popular is it's easy to make friends in there, and it's just safe, and there's a lot of shortcuts. You can just join to the channel. According to Gallups from X 2018, more than 90 billion people were using communicates with friends or strangers. If you while playing online games like Fortnite or simply just discuss in the latest trends. Uh, the reason that was so popular, that's because it's easy to join a channel, and uh, in the channel there's not only your friends, most of them are strangers, and in a channel there will be like 1,000 or 2,000. There's a lot of people in there, so you can't know every one of them. So there will always be someone waiting for you and to play games with you. Discord is secured. It didn't give out your information, so they don't usually just use it for gaming. Even just chatting, they always use it. According to Cyrus from the Athletics, many YouTubers or popular people create a service at Discord for their fans, and multiple function is the reason why they choose create Discord. YouTubers choose to create their own channel on Discord for their fans to communicate, and they can publish their videos in Discord, which give them a lot of help without giving their own information, and a huge channel for the fans to get in there. All different use about Discord. The reason Discord is so different than others, that's because it got bots in there, like robots. According to Cassia from Online Tech Tips, is that if there's one thing Discord does better than every other chatting platform today, it's bots. Discord service built a rounds function that some IP drivers bots are calculated for. So we can do a lot of things with robots. We can invite people. We can even like play music in a community when we are like talking to each other. So we can share our songs to our friends, and that's very interesting when we are chatting with someone. According to Dee from Discord, a user can create a survey or on Discord, managing its public visits and access. This guy is saying in Discord, everyone can create a channel. You don't need to pay it, and you don't need to like have a huge amount of people in order to create one survey. Even the survey just have like 3 people or 2 people, that's still fine. You can create it any times, and it's for free. So that's why it's so popular, and you can use it in many different ways. Discord is a platform for gamers to communicate, and it flips the sounds and count to player who affect your experience. Video games have their own group and little team. If you feel the same feeling, try Discord now.